English Senior, unknown speed number 11. Ready? Start. Mr. Speaker Sir, at the outset, I thank you very much for the opportunity that has been given to me to say a few words on the budget. First of all, I would like to touch upon the problems faced by the agriculturist. The members of this August House are well aware during the last 2 years our state was affected by severe drought. We are facing scarcity of water not only for agricultural purpose but also for drinking purposes. The agriculturists are not in a position to cultivate and their condition is very poor. So I request that the loans obtained by the small farmers may be waived and that short-term loans may also be converted into long-term loans. In this connection, I also request that the government should generate employment opportunities and I suggest that biotechnology industries may be set up in those areas. I also suggest that the government should take steps to introduce more modern farming methods, less water consumption and more yield could be achieved. Then I wish to say a few words about irrigation. Our station is one having the lowest per capita availability of water in the country. In my opinion, anything spent on irrigation is remunerative. The members may be aware that many wild rivers are diverted and made to run through villages. The uncultivable land can be made cultivable. The central government is aware of the importance of crop insurance and has been attempting to evolve an appropriate scheme for implementation in the country. Even though expert committee appointed by the government of India held that it would not be advisable to introduce crop insurance scheme, I heard that the government was going to introduce the scheme. I am of the opinion that the poor farmers will be benefited if the scheme is introduced. So I request that the state government may urge the central government in this regard. I would like to bring to the notice of the government one other important point. Providing safe water supply and sewerage facilities in urban areas is a very great task which calls for substantial new investment and proper attention. This government has successfully planned and implemented water supply schemes for urban areas. However, with regard to water supply, the state government is lagging behind in the implementation of the programs. I think that the central government have decided to support the state governments by providing financial assistance to cover problem villages in rural areas. Then coming to the medical department, no announcement in regard to upgradation of hospitals was made in the budget. I may state that the amount of money that is utilized for supplying medicines to patients is grossly inadequate. On this occasion, I wish to recall that I have already requested the government to open a primary health center in my constituency. I welcome the steps taken by the government to improve the standard of education. It is understood that allocation for the education demand is increasing every year with reference to elementary education. I think I ought to congratulate the government on allocating more funds even in this financial crisis. The government have already implemented free bus pass and midday meal to the school-going children and have announced free books for all children who are studying up to 10th standard. I want to stress that the number of Drops outs should be reduced and the teachers should be given training to meet the changing trends. With these words, I support the budget. Thanking you. Messrs. Venkat and Company, 10, Barbani Road, Bombay 8. Dear sirs, we are in receipt of your letter of 20th July and thank you for the same. It is unusual for your account to fall into arrears. We are very happy that you have given your early attention to the matter and we should very much appreciate you for your prompt reply and for your courtesy in informing us of exactly how you stand. We are very sorry to learn that there has been an unusual slackness in your trade and that it has prevented you from settling your account in time. We also note that you wish to hold over the settlement until you are in a position to pay in full the amount of rupees 2000 by you, that we are glad to inform you that we are prepared to assist you to get over your present difficulty in another way. We have no objection to take back the goods you are unable to sell and to give you credit for them. This we hope you will realize will considerably reduce your debt. As a result, you will be able to clear your debt either by a single remittance or by 2 fortnightly installments. We shall be glad to hear that you approve of the above suggestion and are arranging to send us the unsold goods. Yours faithfully.